Hi guys, hope you're all good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time watching my videos, welcome again. Right now guys, it is just afternoon. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending the time you're watching my videos from. Welcome again guys. So actually today I'm so happy. As you can see, I'm just coming from church. Yeah, I have been in church, so we have done with our service, and it was so amazing. I thank God for today. I thank God for everything, and also for the gift of life. So I hope you guys are all good. Welcome again on this amazing videos guys. Actually today okay, I'm just here at home. My mom have just gone to the checkout to the hospital. And also my brother isn't around. My brother have also gone I know it is in school. My brother Baraka, if you know him, I have just gone to school. And also my bro Joel is still in the hospital with mom there. So I hope everything is going to be well, and I prayed for them. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming today to view my videos. I do appreciate you. As you are watching this video, kindly consider to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that each and every time when I'm uploading the video will be notified. And also for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming each and every time watching my videos. Guys, you mean a lot to me, and I'm so happy. Actually guys, today there is one of my friend who told me yesterday that today he's going to come. Okay, we were to do video with him yesterday, but yesterday I didn't have enough time, so I told him maybe we'll do it today. Maybe after church. Although sometimes I'm not doing video on Sunday. It is somehow break. On Sunday you have to rest. So, and I told him, okay, because I promised him to come today. I had no otherwise but only to guys, if you promise someone, you have to do it. You should not maybe promise someone and you are not sure of it. So I have to do it. I'm just waiting for him to come, so that I don't know what's going to tell me, but I know he's doing good. He's doing great. Meanwhile guys, I just want to go on my mom's business because I've just come from church right now, and I know there is customers who wants to buy things, guys. So I want to go as I'm waiting for him to come guys. And meanwhile, we are all good. Here at Mama Ann's family, all of us, we are good, and we thank God for everything. Thank God for the gift of life. We thank God for everything, guys. Okay, so I can see. Let me just go inside. So guys, I heard that they have already come, so I have to go. So guys, as I told you, I'm just here at the shop, and I can see there is a guest that I was waiting for, and I think they're outside. Let me just show you. Hey.
Okay.
Hi, you are there?
We're just here. I'm very fine. Thank you so much, actually. And I'm super happy. I'm super glad to be at this YouTube channel. And YouTube channel, I'm very happy. And today being the first day I'm at this particular shop, I'm very so glad. I go by the name Lucas the Traveller. For those who are new for those who have not seen me in any channel, I know I'm not new, such new. My name is Lucas the Traveller, and today being the first day, I'm here, and I'm here to promote the business also. I'm going to buy here a soda, and I take that soda so that I feel how it tastes. First time being the village shop, I think it's the only shop at the village here, particularly not moving to Nyabuansi, but we are right now here. So I go by the name Lucas the Traveller. Thank you so much. I'm not alone. I'm the animal dealer, by the way, and agriculture. That is what it deals at in my content creation. So if you go there, you'll check out most of the content is all about the animals, is all about the plants. That's what is there specifically. Thank you so much, and for hosting me at this channel.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Before I buy something, let me give my
Colleague.
My colleague.
Yeah, thank you, Anne, for hosting us to your channel. Yeah. Most of the times when people see me here, they see, okay, we usually walk with Lucas like twins, yeah? Where Lucas is,
You are there.
I'm there, yeah? Me, I go by the name Farm with Maxwell. I venture mostly about farming, yeah? The way the name says that Farm with Maxwell, I venture something about farming, especially the animals, where I usually call myself an animal lover, but I usually even do other farming, yeah? But not my own, yeah? Me don't even have a land for farming. I just do make content in people's farms so that at least I have a super good content about farming, yeah, where I'm just educating people on how to venture maybe in a technological way about farming, yeah. So what I can just say as per now is that I go by the name Farm with Maxwell. I'm just one and a half month old, yeah, in YouTube, yeah. I just started this journey.
You have started recently?
Yeah, recently. I'm just 1.5 months. I've not gone those steps, yeah. I'm just looking for watching our subscribers I'm done with. Now I'm just looking for watching hours. Yeah. There is where I'll start. So today we have just basically come here to promote your business. Yeah? When you just see me here with Lucas, the traveler, yeah? You just know things are good. Yeah? So that's what we are now doing for today. Because Lucas has just gone somewhere, but he'll be back. Then I think we'll have maybe chat. Yeah, we'll be taking soda.
Yeah, we'll just chat because there is chairs outside there. We'll sit and have chats.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can just request people can subscribe to my YouTube channel and learn something about animals. Yeah, if anybody is passionate about animals, about farming, here is the place. Yeah, that is only my niche. I do no other thing apart from farming.
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
And also there is your friend there.
Yeah, my friend, come. You face the camera. I know you're shy. You're not shy.
I'm not shy.
Okay.
Actually, I'm Juma. I'm their driver.
Driver. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, before we came here, we usually hire his motorcycle. Yeah? He's the person who takes us. Maybe.
No, I'm the pilot.
The pilot. Yeah, the pilot this way. Yeah, the pilot this way. Yeah, in that steering. Yeah.
Yeah.
We usually, he's among us our youth. Yeah, so we have to promote him. You charge us a lot of money, but.
That's
He's very expensive.
No, he's not very expensive.
I'm using the engine propeller.
Yeah, they must pay.
Yeah,
you must pay at least to promote him.
Yeah, we have to promote him because you can see he's one of us. So we really appreciate because he goes where we go, and he's one thing we like about him, very patient. Yeah, even we can stay here the whole day
without complaining.
Yeah, he won't complain.
As long as you pay him some good amount.
As long as we just agree before. He is patient. Yeah,
patient space. Yeah.
Yes, patient space.
Yeah.
With him, we don't have he's just a driver.
Yes, he's just a driver.
Okay.
Yes, our driver.
Yeah.
With no helmet. You don't have an helmet.
That's for the old men. We are the youth.
Without a helmet, without a jacket.
Safety with no youth.
You should have a jacket.
And also helmet for the safety.
Yeah, for the safety. You should be having the helmet
for the safety.
God protects those.
No. God protects who protects himself. You don't expect protection from God minus protecting yourself.
You see, God helps those who help themselves.
Yeah, the way you should protect yourself.
But I'm helping myself. I'm keen on the road.
Okay, Lucas is back, so we can. I think we can you can give us order so that we can proceed. Yeah.
Okay.
Where we are.
Okay, so guys, which one? Which one?
Yeah, just give us. We will buy for you, yeah?
Okay.
We are going to buy for you. Which one will you take?
First, which one are you going to buy?
Lucas, which one do you want?
I want Coke,
Coke?
Yeah, I want.
Give Lucas Coke.
Okay.
You want which one? Our driver. Yes? Just bring any can do or nothing.
There's no any can do, don't give him.
He'll bring nothing.
Only you want all of you Coke?
No. Me, I'll be taking Jumbo.
Jumbo?
Yeah, I'll be taking Jumbo.
You want this?
Or you have passion? Fanta passion. Nani Fanta? We call it passion, or we call it blackcurrant. You have blackcurrant?
Blackcurrant, no, we just have this one.
Which one is that?
Which one are that?
This Coke. You know, I haven't brought that one, for crates.
Oh, for
But I
crates.
think I will bring them.
It's okay. Just
Yeah.
give me that
Take
jambo.
jambo.
Yeah. You know what jambo means in Kenya? Jambo Kenya. That's what I mean. Just greetings. Yeah. Jambo Kenya.
Yeah.
So I have promote to
Okay, you said you're going to buy for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let
Take
me
one.
just take. Also, I want to take. But I have never tasted this one. Let me just take this one.
Okay.
Yes.
So how much does it cost?
50 bob per each.
So this is 200 shillings.
200 shilling.
Yes.
Lucas, you'll pay or I pay?
Pay because you are the one who asked.
So I'll be paying, yeah? Actually, I had only... These are my last notes, yeah? This is 200, yeah? Yeah, those are my last note, yeah? But I know where I'll catch Lucas. Lucas has to buy me lunch today, yeah? I'll offer the
it's already
soda,
past
but he has
lunchtime.
to buy us lunch.
It's already past
Yes.
lunchtime.
Oh, it is past
Yeah,
lunch.
it is past lunch. Yeah.
Supper on his bill. You know, I can reschedule that. Supper on his bill. He'll be buying supper on his bill. Yeah, supper.
Yeah. But don't worry.
Paragasha.
He will disappear.
Okay, just hold for me. I want to pass.
Okay,
Okay,
just
okay.
come
Just
to this
even
side. Huh?
outside.
Yeah, by the way, you have very nice chairs to relax
Yeah,
outside
because I
when you
really
are taking
appreciate,
something. Eh?
You know we are in a village. These seats look very
So you don't
fantastic.
have an escort.
Escort, there is, but you haven't asked for. There is mandazes, there is biscuits.
You know somebody who is asking for escort has already finished the soda.
Maybe we'll buy
Where the
another
soda
one.
is. At least for me, you can see mine is still. I'm not even open. Lucas is almost done. Then you want something. Lucas. You know, we have a long discussion. If you finish, it is your own problem. Me, I'll just be testing sip by sip, yeah? Until we get finished with the discussion for today.
It is as if like
Yes.
Are we in a 7-star hotel where you sipping?
it is as if like this is to just remove the thirst, yeah?
No, maybe, actually what I'll be doing, after talking, I'll be now sipping. So when we will be on our way back, you people will have finished the soda, me I'll just be enjoying my little
I've back the
You want to copy me?
back it.
Aye.
Yours is there.
Where is your bottle top? Now see.
I thought it was flashing, then I finished.
Just finish it. Then
You know,
look
in the
at
village
us.
back here,
Yes.
when you are just buy something,
Yes.
you just put it like this.
I'll finish.
I know it.
Have you seen their Zabe try?
You just put it
Give
like
them a
this.
bottle, they
You
don't
just
open
count.
like this.
You
They
just
bite
count it.
from the back.
They bite, so we should be
Yeah.
biting from here, then we swallow from
So that
we,
it comes in smaller quantities. So
It comes in a very smaller quantity.
Maybe if you try to pass their Zabe.
So we try to catch up with the other.
Try to catch up with their Zabe and take
So we should bite here, then start.
Drink from this too.
Yeah.
Do you think? Now see, now the mess is messing here.
Hey,
You are now messing.
No, Lucas cast my soda. You can see
I'm the last man standing. Look at mine. I'm the last man standing. I've not even sipped it.
Last man
Let me
standing.
not brag about this soda. You know, you people can steal it from me.
No,
I don't really trust you guys.
just don't steal such things.
You don't
Drink
steal
slowly.
In the village, you steal goats. You don't steal.
You still good.
Soda. Soda into the moon.
Okay. Mama ba.
Oh.
Okay, let's continue as a. So Anne,
Yes.
back to the session and back to.
Oh my goodness.
Now you open it. You eat.
You have not opened your soda, or are you
Not
open?
yet.
They're just going to be.
Now just open for me.
You see, I told you.
Hey, guys, just
I told you you're going to be secret. Yeah, exactly.
These are champagne.
You see? Hey, cool. In fact,
this crazy.
So you're going to drink a half of it.
I think you're going to buy for me another one.
yeah, exactly.
You know when you will open it is going to
Hey, let it relax first. Because I was just trying to
You're going to
open.
be-
I was trying to open this one.
Soda again.
You know, one thing about I knew
Trust
this will happening because Lucas already finished the soda, so he's just seeing jealous with this soda. Now see where it is.
Wanted
won't
to
give you
equal up
mine.
with everything.
See the way I'm opening mine, yeah? This way.
I was
still-
opening for Anne,
Let me just
but
take a
actually,
But this one is it is still enough for me.
is it enough?
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, this is apple. I like apples, yeah?
Apple.
Yeah, this is apple.
Yeah, you see.
I wish
like
you knew. Apple is sweet.
How is everything taking you in the,
Everything
back
is
at the video?
good. Yeah, everything is good. Very perfect.
Everything is just perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the challenges that you come across?
The challenges.
Yeah.
There is a lot of challenges, but with those, we have to find the solution of everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like in YouTube, there is the positive and also negative impact.
Yeah,
So
sure.
we have to agree with everything.
Mm.
What is happening, we have to agree with it and also continue with life.
Yeah, sure, life must move, eh?
Yeah.
At least you people have that knowledge about YouTube, yeah? You know, people used to tell me that YouTube is hard. I just let me venture to this YouTube so that I can see how things are working. Yeah? He's one of the guys who motivated me having a YouTube channel, yeah? He's like now my pioneer, just making this, he's just leading me through these ways.
Yeah.
Just a month old, 1.5 months, yeah? But I think it is now doing, I think I'm trying, yeah? That is what I can say, I'm trying, yeah?
How do you feel now? Like, how do you see is there benefits?
I've not seen any benefit because, you know, when you're starting this YouTube thing, yeah, it is a journey.
Maraba. Nasemaje?
Huh?
Nataka soda. Chukua
Nikuongeze
ingi.
nyingine?
Hai.
Unataka nikuongeze? Good.
Aje unasema asante.
Lucas, you should give out this order.
Ndio sema asante.
Kuja useme asante, kuja. Kuja. Acha.
Yeah, you know guys, this
Yeah,
kid I'm just saying.
ukipatiwa kitu,
Made soda.
unasema asante, eh? Just say
Nikupe?
asante.
Aya.
Nikupe?
Sisi zote.
Sema asante kwanza.
Yeah.
Asante. Unaitwa nani?
Baraka.
Baraka. Yeah,
Aye.
Baraka
Dada.
in
This is a
English.
blessing.
Blessings.
Blessing.
Yeah, just
Blessings.
blessings to us. Yes. Welcome.
And he came very nice. I thought that there is maybe something is going to help me. Maybe in shop. But it is good.
Yeah,
it's
Maybe
okay.
he's
It's fine.
angry.
I thought
Yeah.
he was
He's
coming
angry.
to buy, so I
Yeah.
was asking myself, who's
Should I buy him another soda? Come.
I think she should
No,
take. He
that's-
should take mandazi.
Maybe mandazi.
You.
Where?
Baraka.
Baraka, kuja.
Kuja.
Kuja. Kuja, we give you mandazis. Come.
Yeah,
Yeah, the boy is happy, yeah?
Maybe
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe
You can
he
get
is-
these challenges.
he haven't,
The challenges.
eaten
Yeah,
anything.
this is what is happening in the village.
Yeah.
So we are used to, because actually even me when I was a kid, yeah, I used to ask.
To ask.
To
That's
ask.
what
Yeah.
It does no harm because
no harm.
you know
in the village you
sometimes
learn by little.
sometimes we sleep hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
so
That is very true.
Sasa uangalie vile utaweka uchukue mandazi kule.
utatunza wapi uchukue mandazi?
Yeah.
Let me see something, eh? Let me kuonyeshe. I'm just doing this is now packaging. Yes,
Sorting and
packaging, yeah?
packaging in
Something I'm forgetting.
Think,
Hiyo acha kunywa, hiyo
that
flash.
one,
Hiyo kunywa
drink
haraka
please,
haraka.
Kunywa hiyo.
Ona.
Aya,
Yeah,
bring him
drink,
mandazis,
drink.
bring him mandazi maybe. Utamaliza mandazi ngapi? 2. Bring him 2 mandazis.
2 mandazi.
Yeah, bring him 2 mandazis so that we can give him.
Kula mbili utakuwa umeshiba.
Mbili
Umefurahi.
Sawa, good.
So actually So you have-
Mandazi so that, I think is our visitor for today.
Yeah,
We
sure.
really appreciate when we are having such visitors. Eh?
Yeah, sure.
I really like the boy because you can't be hungry somewhere, then you just bend low.
Yeah.
Even me, I used to behave this way. Yeah?
Yeah.
But I usually tell people, one day, one time, maisha itajipa.
Yeah.
I'll be there, maybe having money. Yeah? Let me just help the community, maybe by educating them about animals. Yeah.
Baba, ulikula lunch kweli?
Ulikula lunch? Na breakfast? You have not taken anything?
Maybe I've just come
That's
from
the
work.
reason why.
Yeah, that's
Because
the
you see,
reason.
when the kid comes and asks you something,
Yes,
actually,
it
it means
are not
he
working
is
out.
very
Very
hungry.
hungry.
Yeah.
Nando
Sema
kule.
asanti.
Yeah.
Welcome, yeah?
Not to appreciate. Semanga asanti. Aya. Soma kwa
You see now,
bidii.
he's happy. He's really
Ah,
happy,
yeah.
yeah? He's very happy. And we should appreciate that. He was our visitor for today, yeah? Yeah, he's our visitor for today, so we should really appreciate about it.
Very true.
Yes.
That's what is happening actually.
Yeah.
So back to the main topic, because maybe that's the blessings, you know.
That's
Yeah.
You never know where the blessings comes from.
Yeah.
When you
Because
see somebody coming
some
in.
minutes ago, we were just imagining, where can we get content for this guy? We already have content. and the video is moving. The video is really moving. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
sure.
not bad, yeah.
That's true.
Yes, it's true. So we have to appreciate this. Huh?
With
Yeah,
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, but the way sometimes life is hard.
Life is
Like
hard.
like you know, Lucas, the time when I was in primary school, life was very, very hard. You can even come from school lunchtime, you don't find anything.
I can
to
remember everything.
Yeah. So
By the way, there's a by the way,
Walk to
can you
Jamaharaga Primary for
can
lunch.
let me tell you the very short story.
Yes.
I'm used to these people so much. They have been my longer friends.
Yeah.
Even there's a time that we went with you to somewhere. I had a lot of skuma wiki.
yeah, at your place.
Yeah, at my place.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I went and I told you, just take skuma that you feel like you can take.
Yeah.
You know, these things is just step by step.
Yeah.
You never know what is going to happen.
Very true.
Yeah, because that time I had a lot of skuma wiki, a lot of
You were a farmer.
a lot of skuma wiki.
Were you a farmer or whose Kumawiki were those?
No, it was mine.
Your
I was
skuma
the
wiki.
owner.
You
Yeah,
are
I
the
was the
owner.
owner of that
But
skuma
nowadays
wiki.
you are not planting Kumawiki, or you have. You know, when you say you have, you go to
You know,
other
they used to
farmer.
sell
Nah,
it during when
Yeah.
school's time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
selling a lot. I was like also I was supplying to the schools sometimes.
So you are businessman
I was-
oriented. So that you have a good mentality when it comes to business venture.
Yeah, so
Culture. Yeah?
but that time it was in that the farm that we had.
Yes.
So people were not taking it. It was in a certain way that I was the only one, and my father.
Yes.
So we are the only one in that farm. So nobody was a competitor. So it reached that time that everybody wants now to go there
to
farm.
venture into
Yeah,
Sukuma wiki.
yeah,
Yeah, because, you know,
everybody.
one vice that is usually in the community, let's say in a rural setup or in a village like this, you get there is that vice we call jealousness. When somebody sees you are growing through that Sukuma wiki, even for them they want to get into that Sukuma wiki farming, so they want to get money from the way you're getting money. They want to thrive even for themselves to get that money. So of which, you know, even getting maybe something like we call it tenders for school. It is not an easy job, because
It is not an easy
supplying
job.
to a school until you sustain those students.
It is not that.
It
It was not an easy job. It was I think at that time was this Banya Boys.
Yeah,
You are
it's
supplying to
blind.
It was
Hispania
this Banya
huh?
Boys.
So that means I was eating your Sukuma wiki. I wish I knew I was eating your
It was-
Sukuma wiki.
And thank God that that Sukuma wiki paid for me school fees.
Which, farming.
It paid for me school fees. So that.
In our YouTube channel, we usually tell people about this agricultural sector thing.
Yeah.
That's why, actually, one of the things that has led me maybe to come with this gifted knowledge training about people about agriculture is because you see, agriculture is the backbone of this country. Not even it is worldwide, because the sustainability of these economics of these countries, you get that it is being spearheaded by agricultural sector. So that's why I know through agriculture, if this community, this village venture into agriculture fully, I think this village will be full of resources.
Sure.
Yeah, financially,
And everything.
stability, all anything.
Yeah, sure.
You see now. So that's that is a motive that keeps me moving on daily, just preaching about agriculture, about animals. You see me there with a goat, you see me there with a jembe.
Sure.
Which is something good, Let us just advocate for this, Remember, I usually tell people that for me, after finishing Form 4, I never continued with my studies, I was employed like a shamba boy. Then I've just worked as a shamba boy, getting that gifted knowledge. Now I'm here back in the community. I'm not a YouTuber because I just left job around some months ago.
Okay.
So I'm now a full-time YouTuber. Now I want to see the transformity of the YouTube. Even though I'm seeing a hill this way, you see this way. Climbing this hill is not
it's not an easy task.
job. You have to sacrifice. It is hectic. Sometimes it's pathetic.
Yeah, sure.
So it has to mess with you up,
Oh, sure.
But we have to survive.
Yeah.
Yes.
And thank to also, I can remember there's sometimes when I came to meet Coco Girl, you can recall, eh?
Yeah.
Anne was the one who was going to Ayamara village, was calling for me Coco Girl. Sure, that's the true story. But it's true story.
Yeah, it is true.
She was the only girl that was going to that house over the Ayamara's home.
You are like, she was like your poster.
She was like,
Poster or poster? Doing this way to
So,
Okay, Lucas could tell me, and go and call for me, Coco Girl. Want to do video?
Intermediate.
You know, like, okay, it was sometimes like hard to go, maybe say you want to go and knock or want to call someone. So it was somehow hard.
yeah.
But so he was just calling me, and just come. Just go and call for me, Coco Girl. Yeah, but then she was a very good friend of mine.
Yes.
Yeah, she was very good
So that
friend
means
of mine.
that means that Lucas, when you just see Lucas this way in the camera, in the door like this, you just do this one. Lucas wanted to send me somewhere. Because, actually, that's what it was, your growth. With that, because you had a business mind. You knew through her. Maybe you could have.
And by the way, finally, you did a video with her.
Yeah, and I want to thank God. Big shout out to Coco Girl whenever you are. She's a very nice lady, very, very, very nice lady. Because at any time I could call her, she could respond. At any time, she could come and do a video. Not midnight.
Because you have said any time,
No, not midnight. How can you call somebody midnight?
But you have said anytime, but it means midnight.
No,
even midnight
it was like
during
the daytime. It was like 8 to 7 there.
8 to 7
a.m. No, PM. From 8 to 7 we were together, cooking here.
8
we were
to 7 p.m. Okay.
Mostly we were cooking at Mama Ann's, going and visiting some widows, cooking for the widows. That is what we were doing with Coco Girl, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Take back to the community. Actually, when you just go see the widows, maybe the orphan in the orphanage, we call them orphanage.
Orphan.
They
were orphan. Can you remember there's sometime we went to Mabera?
Yeah, you know, that day didn't go because they were somehow busy. But you know what? They went there, they cooked, and he brought food for me.
Oh, yeah, I can recall. There's sometimes, actually, Coco Girl came and told me that let's go. And we purchased some clothes for the there was a widow that we were building for her a toilet. Then we finished the toilet. So, on the process of just trying to fence for the widow, some issue came in. So, I dislike some issues, so I had to quit.
You had to quit.
I had to quit personally because, you know, sometimes that issues of this one have to. We were so many people there over there. So when you want to do something, that guy thinks like you're doing what. So I had to leave, and I left this thing to another people to do it. But all of a sudden they never. Where we left, that's where it stopped. I have never gone back there. I've never gone back since we left the Coco Girl.
Oh, you have never gone back to the
widow,
to the widow that you people were building a toilet for her.
Because when we were there, actually we were doing very amazing work. Because Coco Girl was the one that made this widow to be known. And I thank God that we took the children to school. They were like 5 years. There was one that was 5 years, another one was 4 years. They never knew what is school. They never knew what is school. So we had to take these children to school. We paid for them school fees. We went and bought some shoes. They never even knew what is a shoe is. You know, so some village, even that time I saw this kid coming here. I know what people are passing through.
People are passing through a lot.
People are passing a lot. I can remember there's a time I went there. That lady was really crying that I've slept a whole week without eating, without drinking. And she's being okay. Sometimes you go and do a work to somebody. Maybe you want to farm for somebody, then ile kupalilia inaitwaje?
We call it in Kiswahili kupalilia
kupalilia mtu shamba. Yeah, you just
weeding somebody's
it's
farm.
shamba, then he pay him some money. So this guy, what he was doing, he was just giving him some things, like 2 tins of maize. Then this lady was doing. So these 2 tins of maize,
yeah?
you don't have money to go and grind that maize.
Let me tell you one thing. Yeah? There is nothing painful like you are in a village. Yeah? You are working for somebody, you don't have money, but you are working for somebody who don't have money too, because the only appreciation that we'll get, yeah, maybe thank you or a tin of maize. You people share what after the harvest,
Yeah.
you share what is available, you know. Remember, you sharing what is available, at least it keeps you moving and it sustains you, because you never had that.
Sure.
Through helping, maybe you help her in the shamba or those jobs, the hand jobs,
Yeah.
because they were casual workers.
Casual workers.
Casual, yeah, where you go in the morning, maybe at the end of the day, it is not permanent, or you're not employed that you're guaranteed you'll be having that job, yeah. So with that, at least it motivated her maybe to be passionate about that. Now maybe she was, you know, there is nothing beneficial like you know, we have sympathizers, yeah, because you are in need, you can sympathize to another person who is in need. So that's why, even though she was working to that other person, it gave her something like encouragement.
Yeah, sure.
So at the end of the day, at least you give what you have, because you won't give what you don't have. Because she was having that, she will give. If she will be having money, she will be giving that widow money. But we have to appreciate through that. Yeah, I think that I can say, or let's proceed. Yeah,
But let me tell you one thing.
yeah.
I'm telling you that it
No,
was
I was
a
now
very
to say this. It has now come back. It has disappeared. I was now saying this. How is the widow nowadays?
Actually, I can't say that I've
No,
gone
you
there
should- you
recently,
should not say,
because
yes.
immediately we went there. What made me just to try my level best, at least to construct a toilet for that widow. We went, like, let's say, for example, this house is for that widow. This mama aunt's shop is for that widow. So the maize is over there. There is where they were going to toilet.
Oh, they were going there.
So the time that I went there,
Yes.
you're passing through.
Oh, through the waste from people.
Yeah.
So
Sure,
okay.
even that smell, it was the house, yes, but the smell that was coming around.
No, what we can do, we should now plan go to visit that widow, because you know you left her hanging. We don't know how she's moving.
Actually, okay, what made me also to live there is that, you know, sometimes back, you know, my channel was hacked. So I couldn't do anything.
Oh, so this thing happened last year. It was last year.
Yeah, it was last year. That's the time
because,
that
you know,
we constructed that
once you
toilet.
start something, yeah, make sure you finish.
But we finished the toilet. We finished.
Finishing the
Just do the
toilet, actually you have to do, maybe the
Follow-up.
toilet fall.
Yeah.
So you have to do the follow-up, you see. You know, when you are transforming
Check
somebody's life, yeah,
Progress, yeah.
just you should be checking out. You should checking that individual. You see the problem, because you're done with the toilet. Maybe you can now, okay, you can even chip in maybe some of the, not all days. You can maybe giving her maybe some food, some water. You know, somebody
Yeah.
appreciate, especially when, you know, in Africa, a lot of people appreciate when you just give them something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that is a basic commodity. Just eating, shelter, and clothing.
I think
Two or
that
three things.
I think very soon I will be there. I will go and check those people if they are going on with
Yeah,
studies.
because, you know, maybe after Coco Girl, okay, when Coco Girl went, he
Okay,
still
Coco Girl
funds-
went.
Yes.
She left. Okay, I was the one
Oh, you are funding.
I was the one finding through my supporters.
Yes.
But it's the Coco Girl that introduced me to this
Project.
okay, to this project. It was the Coco Girl that introduced me to the funds. That the funds facilitated me to fund this.
Or to
yeah.
fund this because you
Yeah.
know, something like that is just something motivational. Yeah?
Yeah.
You could keep on pushing. Yeah. You say that you're going to that in your, you know, bad luck sometimes. Yeah. You know how things operate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, that is what. But I'm sure
Yes.
everything I will be heading there very soon, and I will have to check on that.
Yeah.
I'm very sure.
I would like to see you in
Yeah.
the charity work that you used to do.
And I don't think if two mikebe of maize will I won't afford 2 mikebes of maize. I will
Yeah, you
afford that.
can. Yeah, when
Then
you
I
sacrifice, you can.
Yeah.
At least you are a farmer, you know. Like somebody like me, don't even farm. I don't even have a shamba. I don't even have a land. but you have to try. Yeah,
I will try.
Keep on
And
trying, because I usually tell people one day, one time, yeah, I'll be having a shamba. I'll be keeping animals. Those animals of people that I'm training people with. I want to see those animals one day, maybe in my homestead. Yeah, because these things gradually, it takes at least some steps.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, before you achieve what you need.
What you
So
need.
just gradual. Because I've seen YouTube makes a lot of miracles. I know it will make a lot of miracles my side. I usually believe that.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what is there.
Yes.
Actually, so Anne,
Yes.
back to you. Actually, okay. Actually, let me ask you a question. I don't know if it will be relevant or irrelevant.
Just ask.
There's a video that I saw that you are planning to travel. What was it? What went on?
Oh, about traveling.
Yeah.
Okay, forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem, because
When time comes, then everything will be well.
okay,
Yeah.
by sure. Because even it is almost you are going to school.
Yeah, on September.
September you are heading to new life in university.
You have already applied for the school?
Yeah, we have already applied. Even I saw the portals have already been reopened.
Oh,
Okay.
But with me, they said I shouldn't reapply again, because for example, when you apply for the first, you have to
Yeah.
review the next.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, for example, if maybe there was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure.
yeah.
You applied for which course?
I applied it was medicine. You are not supposed to apply one. Medicine, there is education. You go to education, yeah, and also business course. Yeah.
Because
So they
yes.
are the one who will choose now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because your
They
cluster
select,
points will
yeah.
matter.
If you get selected in the first revision that was done, yeah, that is the perfect revision. You see, for the subsequent, the second revision, you get that they have limited, limited the number of courses and limited the chances of joining the colleges or the university.
Yeah.
Because what is happening, you see, once they get that maximum number of students they required, now you get that there is limited slots of people. Now you are restricted to a certain course, because actually that is what is happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
if you pass the first revision, excellent. Yeah,
Like
that
for
is
me, I
excellent.
didn't apply.
You never applied?
I didn't apply.
Why?
Actually.
Why?
You
You don't want school?
No, it's not that I don't want school.
Yes.
In fact, I love school.
You
but,
love school.
Yeah, due to some problems in the internet. So the day I went to apply, I found myself out.
Why?
so you have to go to private.
No. I
Maybe I'll
think.
join Strath.
Were you ignorant to apply?
You
Because-
must apply. You must pay daily some money.
Yeah,
Daily
Yeah,
there is some
sure.
money.
1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot of money. Yeah.
You find that you don't have it, so you end
Actually,
up
a
not
lot of
applying.
people have not applied because of that fees. I think
Yeah.
government should be coming in such a way that they make this thing free, because you see, somebody cannot afford the 1,500 shillings to pay
Sure.
for that.
Yeah, applying.
application.
Yeah.
Because actually that's the
Or
biggest
diploma
challenge.
is 1,000.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is 1,000.
Because you can hear our
Degree is
friend here
1,500.
never applied because
It is not about the fee.
what is it? Was it about?
I just forgot.
You forgot.
You are not
That is
serious.
being-
You are
I'm
not
being
serious.
ignorant.
That's
That's
ignorance.
being
The day that I asked the money, I
Yes.
was given the money. The problem is they gave me the money when it was late.
It was too late. So in short, to
I
raise
was
that.
also not aware that the portal has opened.
So what was the main problem?
No,
I was not
you know,
aware that the portal
You
Oh,
didn't
okay.
I'm trying to.
aware, but
I'm trying to
there is
understand.
news.
Yeah? You know,
Yeah,
when
all
you say-
over.
There is
yeah,
news.
There was not. The problem with him, he
Yeah.
does not want to submit that money was the problem, because he raised that money late,
Too late.
Yeah, the last minute. Yes, the last minute.
No.
So money was not problem.
More money was not.
So you are ignorant. So that's the main thing.
Not everything.
No, this boy,
Yeah.
this our driver. It seems that this driving thing
Yeah,
gives him a lot of pesa. So you don't want to go
But
back to
gives
school.
you a lot of best.
You don't want to go back to school. We will take you to school.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what happened? It's not about ignorance.
Yeah.
was it?
Actually,
What was the problem?
What happened? I wasn't aware. I was not aware.
That
You know
the
that-
portals have opened.
Yeah, I was not aware.
No, because when you know you have to go
But
to school,
you
should
had
do
your
follow up.
friends.
Friends.
Yes,
No.
you should do follow up.
maybe they say no money.
Okay, the best thing that I can just tell you
Now
is
you
that
see, you're now bringing the issue of no money. And when you see no money,
Not
you
no
say
money. I said they say that no money is an island. But
Why?
I think I tried to become an island. That
Okay.
time,
haya, sasa wewe utapambana tu na
you
hali.
fight your
Wewe
own
sasa-
battle, yeah? Because
yeah.
now for you it is a special case. But Anna said that it has been opened, yeah?
Yeah,
You can
it
apply for
opened.
They pray for the
edition.
second now.
Now let me ask.
Yes.
You did Form 4 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Hey, and why? Hey, but maybe you can reopen.
Yeah, you can go for the second chance.
Apply now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because it has been opened.
I think you will go do fishing job, yeah? We will meet in the village, yeah, fishing with you.
Or you can go and start fresh.
Form 4?
Yes.
Form 4 fresh.
But you know, even in our school, there is other students who came to repeat, but
Because
they
of-
didn't come to school. They only came at the final.
Yes.
Yeah, when
But
we are
maybe
going
they
to
they
approach
never
them.
met the grade. But this one here made the grade.
He made the grade.
Only that he is ignorant.
Reluctant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Reluctant.
That's the main
Maybe he
thing.
doesn't want to go.
Keep animals, brother.
Oh, you're keeping animals. Oh, I'm now see this guy. This
Okay,
guy has
like
seen a
for
lot
me,
of
what I
money.
can tell.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, what I can tell. You know, okay, you know, in this our Kenya institution, you know,
Yeah.
not everything is you depend everything on education.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, maybe you can see, oh, when I will go to university, it's going to cost a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of that, let me just start this business, especially if you are a man. Yeah, for boys, maybe if he or she or not he have said that, oh, when I will go to university, I'm going to I'm going there to suffer, because even university, it requires a lot of money.
Sure.
A lot of them. Like I usually have friends in university and they're telling me, and there is a lot of fee that you're going to pay there. Yeah, because you just pay in a year $1,000 and you find yourself you don't have that money.
Yeah,
So you
sure.
say, oh, instead of maybe stressing myself, let me just start maybe in this business or agriculture, something like that, so that you end up earning your money and also continue with life.
But let me tell you one thing before you say that. You know, school, okay, is not only the matter of say that you want a job.
Yeah.
But school, what is there in school, it opens
There
your
is
mind.
not much light here.
It opens your mind, and also it creates you in a way that you can fit in the society very well. Eh?
Yeah.
So when you're going to school, it's not all the matter as that
You are going to get
job. No,
It
it's
only
all the
is
matter
skills
of
and also
yeah.
Guys are trying to
yeah,
confuse
knowledge.
education and knowledge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just don't confuse
knowledge
education
and also
knowledge.
skills.
Just don't
Because
do that.
even there is one guy who have already finished, even he went up to PhD.
Yeah.
But right now he was just complaining, crying that, oh, I have done with I have spent a lot of money, but I haven't even got job. You know, maybe even with prayers it can make. Yeah, but the way he went and he told my pastor that, oh, by the way, I have a PhD and right now I don't have even job. You know, you there is a lot of money that you spend.
Yeah, sure.
Like in university, 4 years you have spent a lot of money. Going to masters, there is a lot of money. Up to PhD, a lot of money.
Yeah,
So
that
he
is
was
sure.
like, oh, I have spent a lot of money and I don't have job. What should I do? He even wanted to commit suicide. But
that's
with
not
good
the-
thing, he told the pastor, and the pastor prayed for that person, and he got a job.
Which
Yeah,
is good.
That's
you know,
nice.
sometimes some of the issues, yeah, you have at least to ask God.
Sure.
Yeah, to help you. Some of the
I'm not
issues.
against Christian.
No.
I'm not.
Why are you laughing?
The problem is,
Why
you
are you
see-
laughing?
You see, prayers without action is just like a lie.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not lying.
Okay, it is okay. Prayers without action is dead. But that person,
That's
he
true.
was okay. He had faith. There is action there because he went to school. He studied,
Yes.
and there was no job. Not that okay. He
The
used
problem
to
you
go-
see, in Kenya, not most people are willing to employ somebody with a PhD holder.
No,
How
another
do you
thing,
start to
yeah.
employ somebody that will replace you in the future?
Guys.
It's just in some few time, some few
Yeah.
weeks or months, it will just
Another
replace you.
another challenge that is happening in Kenya, in terms of maybe employment, yeah, a lot of people are much educated,
Yeah.
but non-employed.
Yeah.
So with that thing, it gives people that mentality that if even I get learned, where will I work?
Where will I-
People are now taking that with a lot of negative thing about education,
Yeah.
regardless of the way you have much learned, but at the end of the day, you'll be here in the village, tamaking, running up and down with no connection. There is something that we call connection in Kenya. You must be having to know somebody so that you can get a job. That is the thing that affects
There
us
must
so
be a
much.
connection.
You know what I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must know this.
Okay, so that is it.
Yeah, that is it.
That is it.
Yeah,
that
but
is it.
with me, Lucas, what
Yes.
I know, education is the best.
Even me personally, I know education
is the
is
best.
the
Nowadays,
key
in
point.
people
For sure.
can-
You
they-
know what?
they say education is
I'm
the key.
planning like, okay, when God will help me, I go to maybe university. Yeah, after maybe finishing there. You know, if you are educated well, yeah, for example, even when you pass, they say, oh, this person is educated.
Yeah.
There is that respect.
There's a
naturally.
respect.
Yeah,
Even
there
if
is
it's the
respect.
minor, but
Let
there's
me
a
just tell
respect
you
at
one
least.
thing. Let me just tell you one thing. Just the bag. Respect will come.
Okay, you
Just
can
the
have
bag.
money, but you don't know how to use it. You just misuse
there are
it
very
because
many
you don't
people-
have knowledge.
Let me tell you.
What
don't
is your
confuse
key
education
point?
with knowledge. Don't confuse education with knowledge. Completely, just do that.
So what's your key point?
You see, you can have money.
want to
You can
just,
be educated.
So you want to change your bag?
You see what? You can be educated, but stupid or an idiot. Just do
No.
that. And you can just say that you're not educated, but you're smart in the brain. You can just use that.
Not
to
all
cover
of
them.
people. Not
Yeah.
all of them.
But let me just
But
tell you,
me, what I have noticed,
I used to
when you
believe in
see the
education and it
educated
died.
person
Yeah.
and the one that is not educated, there is difference.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah,
There's a
big
difference.
difference.
There's
No,
a
there
difference.
is.
yeah, there's
The
a
way
difference. I know
that person
yeah.
is behaving and the way the
How he carries
educated person
himself, he or
is
she
behaving.
carries
Yeah.
himself. I know that there's a difference. There's a slight difference. Know that you cannot just say that that person is not educated just because you have seen her or him. There's a slight difference in how he talks or how he carries his activities, day-to-day activities. But you can just say that you never went to school and you're smart in the brain. You can just convert that your smartness into something productive, and at the end of the day, you're good to go. You can just not tell me that just because I did join the university, I'll be poor. No.
So you don't want to join?
No,
My friend.
I'm not saying that I'm not good. I will join.
You know this
I will
guy,
join.
yeah?
No,
I
you're
will
going
join.
to join and you haven't applied.
You know, some things just don't go the
And you
direct.
know, in this life, like most of the people, most
You want
of the
back
people,
doors?
yeah, like what I can tell you, most of the ladies, they want someone who is educated and
Who's
also who is
educated?
matured and also have
Something in the head.
Yeah.
No problem. You say the ladies want somebody who's educated and somebody who's mature.
Yeah,
Just have
and
money
also have something.
They have money, they
Just have money and
become
see the
lucky.
will not come. Just have money. Money is the you see
Money
they
is
say
everything.
education is the key. You can just open your binding wire like this. You can't do that. I'm telling you the truth. You'll open. You see, education is the key. You'll open life with a binding wire. And then you just can't stop lying about that. Education is not the key to success. The key to success is your knowledge and smartness. Yeah. If it becomes, you see, you don't work hard. Work smart. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you
have
work
to
hard,
smart.
you're just becoming the biggest fool in the village. You're working hard. Somebody is really working smart. He's Indo. Yeah? He or she is Indo. And he's making millions. And you're tamaking here with a wheelbarrow pushing water so that you can go and sell. Work smart. Stop the time working hard. Why you're working hard? Are you a donkey? Why I've never seen a rich donkey. Have you ever seen that one? I've never seen a rich donkey. A donkey works hard. I've never seen a rich donkey.
Hey.
But I've seen a rich
Yes.
Guys, today is today.
I've seen a rich horse.
You know the guy was here silent, but now you see
but
he's
now
down
he has
pushing us
started.
here with
I've
a
seen a rich horse.
He's just firing.
Yeah, man,
Fire
Let me
by
just tell you
fire.
the truth.
Okay.
Let me just tell you the truth.
Yes.
When I go to the university, I'm not going to learn. Let me
You are
tell-
not going. Why?
I'm going to the university just to get a degree and become a politician. This is education is bullshit in Kenya. Let me just tell you the truth. I just call education bullshit. This is the biggest scam in the life. You see,
But you
somebody
don't
just
know.
let me ask you the question. A very
Yes.
simple question.
Yeah.
The first person who did the exam, who said the exam? Who said the exam? The first person who got a degree, who taught you? Huh? The first doctor. I think those things, you could just apologize with our old traditional ways, yeah? You see, nowadays there's a big scam, yeah? Education is a scam. I think education is the biggest scam of all
No,
time.
don't
A
have
way
that
of
mind.
scamming Yeah, you just
Don't
tell your
have
parents.
that
Yeah?
mind.
Let me just
You
tell
know you're not a good you are not a good
Don't be
advisor.
advisor.
If you no,
Don't
if
be
for
advisor
example,
about
let me
it.
tell
I
you.
can advise you well. I can
No,
advise you well.
now
Very
maybe
well.
this is how you will be telling your siblings. No, education is not everything.
My brothers know the truth.
I really thank
Me, I
God. Yeah?
disagree with you.
I don't have children. Now this man cannot mislead my children.
Yeah, he's
Let
going
me
to
tell
tell
you.
them, oh,
Let
you're
me just
going
tell you the
to
truth.
school.
Even if right now I have a kid, I can't take my kid to school. That's
Oh my goodness.
No. I'm not now supporting you because
Let
you
me
know.
No,
just, you
that
see,
is
check. When my kid will be 6 years old, I will teach him how to make money.
Hey.
Let me
And
tell
my
you one
kid
thing.
will,
Yeah?
you see,
This beautiful. Let me tell you one
Guys,
thing.
just
This beautiful English you are speaking and beautiful Kiswahili you are speaking now, it is because of education.
yeah, because
That's
of
cannot-
education.
Yeah,
but
it is
people in
because-
America are not
Remember,
educated
no,
to speak in English.
you knowing that
They
America,
just lie, yeah?
you now stating that name America, you just saw that in Atlas, yeah, through
Yeah.
education.
Yeah.
So
Let me
you
ask
should
you a
appreciate
question.
this
Let me ask you a
education.
question.
Education
Is
is
that
the
kid in America taught
No.
how to pronounce Africa?
It has broadened
He's
your
not.
mind. No, it has broadened your mind. So you
Let
have
me just
to.
tell you, everything that I carried from school
Okay,
cannot tell you.
I have a question for him.
Yeah, just
Okay,
ask.
when you were in school,
Yeah.
the teacher used to tell you, you know, when you go outside there, life is going to
there.
be tough.
Tough.
Was
The
it
teacher
true?
already.
Was it
Let me
true?
just tell you one thing.
Yeah.
A teacher cannot advise me anything.
But
Yes.
no.
Let me just tell you the truth. A teacher cannot advise me anything. You see, let me just tell you one thing. You see, teachers, somebody is telling you that if you want to be rich, you will do this, you will become this. At the end of the day, go and check the parking lot of the school. You'll only find feeders and wishes that, you see, they even drive wish because they still have wishes that they'll be rich. But let me just tell you one thing. If you change the world, yeah, you change yourself. You just check out everything that is taking place, yeah. You cannot tell me that me, listen to a teacher speak, that in the future I'll be rich. That's bullshit.
Guys.
Let me just tell you that's bullshit. Me. That's just.
Kaka.
Eh.
I can't do that.
No, you know, I don't know how I can advise you now.
Hey, me advising me.
Yeah, I can advise you
You can
because
advise me.
yes,
You know, let
I
me
have
tell
to
you,
advise
for you to
you like
advise
my
me,
brother.
You must be richer than me.
No, but okay, you know, you can't say that we must be richer than you.
Today is
Everything is time. Maybe in future I will. Everything is time.
No problem. I believe
Yeah.
also there is a future. Yeah?
Kaka.
let me just help you holding this so that we can continue with this discussion. It is very good, very enjoyable discussion for today.
Yeah.
I do.
You are the one.
I'm doing what?
You are. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Ndivyo wangu kida.
Utaanguka.
I'm seeing to kangaroo. Don't take me a photo.
I'm not taking you a photo.
He's taking this one.
I'm taking the seller.
The seller.
The seller.
He's taking me.
Yeah, the seller is selling. Yeah.
Where is man?
Money. But you have not given me money.
I'm trying to whether I can get it. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You have money.
Money, a lot of
You
it.
have money.
America here.
America is good.
Angansi kore
Not
yugi.
to buy how come money go fishing in America.
Vacation in America. West.
Hey.
Because they call it the West doesn't mean it's in the West. Yeah.
Middle East
East
and Europe and wherever
and
is
the
north.
rest of the world. Yeah.
Arabia.
Yeah, Arabia.
Kanichi Swiss ni renga to nacho. Swiss in the world.
Difference between education and knowledge. You can just check. There's somebody. River Nile.
They are up.
The longest in Africa.
Yeah, so guys, today, I think today I've really laughed. Today my Sunday was
My
good.
head is headaking.
You see, if you just
Yeah.
no, let me just tell you this one. You check like our principal, yeah? Our principal was driving a Toyota Harrier. Who told that teacher I want to drive a Toyota in my life? I don't. Let me just tell you
What is your dream car?
my dream car.
Yes.
It must be Italian car, not a German car.
Why?
You see,
You don't want the
for even
Germany
have a
machine?
Ferrari, you don't just come out with their knowledge and education. You can see Urasho Pagani. Do you know Urasho Pagani? He was a janitor at Lamborghini company, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Becoming a janitor to chief engineer without going to school. Who said you went to school? You can just apprentice things, yeah? Like me, I believe I can teach somebody. I can even teach that teacher to you who thinks he teach me. I can teach him.
Yeah.
You see, education. Education is the biggest.
Scam.
You see me?
Education is nothing for you.
Me. Ask Maxwell how many years I went to secondary. I only took 1.5 years and then the rest is paid at home.
Hey, you are the
Home 1,
glucose.
home 2. No, I will.
Because of personal reasons, yeah?
The good thing
Yes.
with me. Actually, when I was in school, never find me any mistake. Never find me in any fighting. Any quarreling with anybody. I could just go in
Good
class,
boy.
mind my own business,
Yeah.
wait for after.
Yes.
In fact, day 1, I was entering that school. I could start counting how many days are they remaining.
Hey.
to go back home.
So I could count. In fact, I could even minus and remain with only 3 days.
Now let me
I
ask
could start minusing all weekend. You see, you minus the whole weekends. Sports day. I was a rugby player. And then I count how many days are we having game. Those days, when they go from dawns to noon, and then the rest outside. So I used to say, I know this Mr. Makanda is doing the best job. Immediately it reaches lunchtime, I'm done with classes. Oh God, thank you. Like you see, you tell me you go, you read, you
you
learn.
couldn't attend the evening classes.
It's not me who didn't attend.
The teachers.
The principal said we should not.
Let me ask you a question, yeah? Can you be an advisor of somebody's children?
Me advise your children. What am I advising them?
Because I can see you misleading them. Yes?
If I advise your kids,
I don't want even to
your
you
kids will leave school.
Yeah, I know that.
Be
I
sure
know
of that.
they will leave school.
They will stop going to school and they will see you as the biggest fool in life.
I think you must.
Why do you hate
must.
school
You must see
with
me.
passion?
Comes for the advice. I have a good advice that I can tell you.
Me, I
Yes.
can see you, no problem. I can even see you right away. I can see you right now. But the problem, as long as you're advising me about I'm done.
You now see us sitting here, we are promoting business. Yeah.
He wants mandazi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Lucas the rich guy.
Yeah, we have here a rich
This
boy
guy
here.
can advise me.
Yeah.
Actually, this
Lucas,
somebody you can
Lucas
advise.
is the
This
rich
guy-
boy.
No,
Yeah.
You can just take the pocket.
boy.
Yeah. They are very heavy.
No,
Watch it.
not that.
Bahati baadaye sote nimekia mandazi. Pesa ya soda. Pesa ya soda.
Soda ni ngapi? Kwani unataka kukula mandazi ya 50 yote?
No, you know why?
Naanza.
Anangalia is just looking back home. Yeah,
Yeah,
he has to
she
give
has
kids share. You know,
Okay,
at least for mandazi it can sustain the
Okay.
stomach, but for soda it's just like a drink. You can even eat mandazi with with water.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine, sawa.
Yeah.
Like me, you see me.
Yes.
In this life I've suffered, that's why I quit education. I don't like education. You see me, when I was in primary, in class, let's say grade 1.
Yes.
That's what they call now grade 1, yeah? I
Yes.
used to carry ugali, the leftover ugali at night. I carry it in a pocket.
Yes.
I go achieve it in school. And
Yes.
when anybody comes closer to me and just tell me,
Tara,
best mandazi I have ever taken in this life. So you cannot tell
Then
me.
you give a pinch from the pocket.
No, I can't just give you a picture. I'm telling you that my mom told me not to share.
Why?
It was ugali and the guy
No,
was eating
because
mandazi. at
let
the
me
gate.
tell you
So,
one thing. Yeah, you must be proud of what you have.
Me, I was proud of my ugali. That's why I was chewing it
So
around
where
the corner. Eh?
around the corner, in the
Yeah.
classroom or in the toilets or where?
Just see me at the corner of the school.
Yes.
I think you
In
don't
class.
PG.
While
Me,
people,
I used to carry the leftover ugali when I was young.
so you are just
So when
looking
the
back
teacher is,
sideways.
Yeah, when
teaching,
I go-
you are just teaching
No.
slowly.
You know, my mom
So
used
it is
to
a
go,
50
to go
bob?
to job
Yes.
early.
Yes.
Used to go early. So
Yes.
going early,
Yes.
meaning she wakes up at 6. It prepares us. She prepares us well,
Nilipio 10 bob ya
and then we
mandazi.
leave. After preparing, So he takes us to school.
We
because
have
he
a
has
rich
sense
boy,
in-
yeah?
Not rich boys, that's
Rich
only
boy.
that, you know.
Today
sometimes-
you
Take
have
me
to
to school.
sponsor us.
I
Yeah.
could stand there for around 1.5 hours before
Yeah.
the teacher comes.
Yes.
So during that 1.5 hour,
Yeah.
I could just be doing like this. My small ugali, I salted it before taking it to school.
Yes.
I took some salt,
Ugali.
rubbed it, rubbed it with salt. So I used to
Yeah.
love ugali with salt, so I rubbed it with salt. So I put it in my pocket. When I reached school, that 1.5 hours that I'm still waiting for the teacher to come, hey, I could be just doing like this small. When somebody comes closer to me, I move far because somebody is coming to me, immediately you'll go and tell the class that you see that guy.
He's eating
Who's just
ugali.
eating ugali there. So people used to eat mandazi at the gate.
Yes.
They could buy mandazi. Their parent comes with them and buys for them mandazi. So me, my
You
parent
carry your
couldn't afford
ugali.
mandazi, so I carry my ugali. I take my ugali.
That is a village life, yeah? That's you are now expressing why you suffered.
That's why I don't believe in education.
Yeah?
Education is suffering.
You see, let me tell you one thing, yeah?
Suffering.
Let me tell
No,
you.
don't
let
have
me
that
tell you
mind.
about one thing about education in Kenya, especially in Kenya.
Yeah.
Education in Kenya has no balance.
No balance.
Because you get the rich and the poor. It is something like there is a lot of discrimination. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get not like maybe in other countries that you can get people have the school is giving out lunch. The school is doing every other thing to the students so that you can get any student is being allowed to carry meal to the schools. You see, because of the discriminative nature of schools in Kenya, that's why you get somebody like you have that passion of having hate to this school because it has no balance at all. That is what you are talking from your point of view, yeah?
Education. I don't hate school.
Okay.
Why should I hate buildings?
You hate education
A school
because
is buildings, yeah?
because you
I don't
thought
hate buildings.
you thought
I hate-
education would have transformed you, but now you see even maybe something that you got out of the school,
Something that I got from the school.
it is not even appreciable.
Me.
Yes, because from what you are talking
Yeah.
about the school, it is not even appreciable.
Yeah, that is true. And for
Why should
example,
I
if
appreciate a
you
B plus?
Yes.
Why should I appreciate a B plus?
you have to
like me,
appreciate.
if I would be having that grade, I could be doing things where I should be something
Yeah.
because you had to struggle
You
for
pump
that.
like this.
Yes, you had to struggle for it. That's your
You
knowledge.
just struggle with it. Nobody cares about it. So should you can?
No, let me tell
Let me
you one
ask you a
thing,
question.
yeah?
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Have you? One day I went to a place called Ugunja.
Yes.
There was a guy who went to school.
Uganda.
Ugunja. It's
Yeah,
just
the
in
Siaya, Siaya,
Bumala, near Bumala.
Yeah, it is Siaya
Yeah.
County. Yeah,
So
Bumala.
there was a guy about a boat there.
Yes.
He carried me and asked me, "What are you planning to do in the future, or what are you going to do when you enter the university?" And another guy, I told him I want to do medicine. Another guy told me exactly that's what I did. And after doing that, no, I went to there's a school called Ramba Boys.
Yeah, I know Ramba.
Yeah, after he went to Ramba Boys,
Yes.
scored an airplane.
Yes.
After getting an airplane, that guy got a scholarship. He went to India,
Yes.
did medicine.
Yes.
He came with first class honors. And now he's riding a motorcycle. Just what I'm doing
Because
right
there
now.
is no job.
No,
You
you
see?
can't say.
You cannot say that there is no job.
We can't say
But
there
Job
no
is there.
Job is there.
But who knows you to give you that job?
Who knows you? Remember I said
In Kenya, we live by the
Corrections.
rule that we call that even if you can get a job if your father can stand in a place and ask anybody, "Do you know who I am?"
Yes.
Or even if your father knows somebody with a boda and he stands out, he gets out of the car and asks the person, "Do you know who I am? Do you know whose cars you have just destroyed?" Eh? If your father cannot do that, let me just tell you, you should just quit education and start something.
But-
No, let me tell you, with the difficulties that like with me, I believe in God. By the way, I really believe because I know God is there.
I also
what
believe
I
in
have
God.
passed, like what
I
God
also
have done
believe
to
in God.
me.
What I
know
don't
God,
believe is I don't believe in church.
What God have done to me, I know maybe in future when I will study and have job, I'm going to get it. I will just go and kneel down and ask God, God, you are the one who have just helped me. I have scored well. Yeah, and also I have done with my degree. Yeah, I need job.
No problem. You need
He
a
will
job.
answer.
You need a job. No problem. Let me ask you a question.
What did
How
you
many
guys
years will that
say?
job take to give you a GLE? How many years will that job give you a GLE?
Let
Will
me
it be 120 years? Are you going to be that alive for that long? I'm not going. I'm sure you're not going
But
to.
you have to be smart.
Exactly. That's
have
what
to
I
be
told
smart.
you the
can
first
be,
time.
Maybe you can be studying and also you have something to do.
You see, you in this world right now, the world that we are in right now, you cannot tell me you're going to rely on that your salary to become rich or well. You just can't. That's you see, you can be. Let me ask you.
Yes.
You know Malingum?
Yes, I know him.
Did he go to school?
He never went to school.
What is he driving?
Four-wheel what?
A 4-wheel drive, yeah?
Yes.
A Toyota Hilux 1994 version, yeah?
Yes.
Exactly. How many trucks does he have at the border?
A lot of them.
How many fuel stations does he have?
A lot.
How many buildings does he
A
have?
lot.
He went to school. And the camera check. How many buildings do you have?
None.
How many vehicles do you have? What do you drive?
Nothing.
What do you ride now?
Nothing.
And you went to school. And you are proud of independent school. Let me ask you again. You know Moiwan? You know Sungura?
Yes, I do.
How many vehicles do you have? They have?
A lot of them.
Sungura drives a Range Rover, yeah?
Yes.
He drives a GLE, yeah?
Yes.
A Ford Ranger, yeah?
Yes.
A Volkswagen, yeah?
Yes.
Did he go to school?
I went to
He quitted at grade 7 in Sibania Primary.
You are
And they were
correct.
classmates with Moiwan. Yeah. He quitted class 7.
Yes.
Moiwan was beaten. He jumped through the window. Check, jumping through the window now. Where is he?
A millionaire, a multi-millionaire.
A multi-millionaire dealing with gold, clubs, what, yeah?
Yeah.
Very respected man in Isibani.
Yes.
You, my friend, you went to school. How many years did you take?
Let me just to avoid that topic. Just let me
let's
just
leave
say.
it.
No.
Yeah, let
Let's
me just
leave
tell you
it.
something about
Okay.
this.
Yeah, so guys, we have, I think we have reached there. You know, we can talk until tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, that's the truth.
Yeah, and also arguing with some of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Do you have anything to say? If you have anything, just say before I end this video.
Yeah, me, I just want to put much of appreciation to you because welcoming somebody to your YouTube channel isn't something very easy, especially for the YouTubers.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice a lot. So me, I just conclude by saying I go by the name Farm with Maxwell. That's my YouTube channel name.
Yeah.
If you like something about this venture, especially about animals and farming, just come to my YouTube channel so that you can subscribe, turn on the notification bar and watch the entire thing about farming. Yeah, that's what I can say for now.
Okay, Lucas.
Okay, thank you so much. Actually, you know something, sometimes welcoming you at the channel is not an easy thing. I take this opportunity to say thank you and thank you a lot. I goes by the name Lucas the Traveller. If at all the first time you're coming me on Ant's YouTube channel, please consider to subscribe and also like, and also you can share the video. And if you are watching also from my side, kindly go and check her up. Subscribe, like and share. Yeah, that's only what I can just say.
Yeah, and also there is someone who made me to laugh today, guys.
Me, I'm not an opposition to education, but I think I'll become soon. Just give me time. I'll become the president of ban education.
You're going to ban. Oh my God.
I'm going to.
You
We'll
need
be in a new
prayers.
Kenya,
You
a
need
new era.
prayers.
I'll give kids iPad and laptops. They'll be learning from home. Everything is in internet. You can just Google it and read it by yourself. Yeah. Why should you go to school and there's ChatGPT around? Yeah? If I enter with ChatGPT in exam room, I'm sure to get an A+. Am I lying? Anybody who tries to say that, I'm lying. I'm not.
You're saying you're realistic.
Yeah. So everything is in the internet, and everybody can just learn from the internet. I'm Zuma Kenneth, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and also yeah, remember to put a like and drop a sweet comment what you think about this video, guys. Yeah, let us know through the comment section. We love you so much. Let's meet for the next
Whatever
videos.
we escape the matrix to compound.